What's up? My name is Cheyenne Duckett. I'm an apartment locator here in Dallas, Texas. I'm going to start a little mini series where I discuss 5 things you should ask when touring apartments. Number 1, how much is rent and what are your lease terms? Ideally, you should know an estimate of the unit that you're coming to look at before going to tour the apartment, but it is important to ask what are your lease length terms and what's my rent? Does the rent change based on the length of my lease? For instance, is there a different rent for a 12-month lease versus an 18-month lease? What are your upfront fees and how much am I expected to bring when I sign a lease? It's important to ask, when does your unit become available? And what's your late rent policy? And is there a grace period? Number 2, what does moving in look like for you financially? For instance, are there any moving or elevator fees? Do I need a special permit to park my moving van on the street? Is there a designated area for moving? Number 3, are utilities included? And if not, how much on average could they cost? So some buildings will have it sub-metered based off your personal usage, while others are allocated throughout the whole building. So you're sharing your utility bills with your neighbor. Number 4, what do your pet and guest policies look like? Some buildings charge a pet rent, while others may charge a pet deposit. How long are guests allowed to stay? And do they have a designated parking area? Some places won't allow a visitor for more than 2 weeks. So it's important to ask. And number 5, what is company policy on subletting? So you may never plan on actually subletting your apartment, but emergencies can happen. If you weren't aware that the company does not allow this and you did have an emergency happen and you went ahead and sublet to somebody, this could result in eviction from the complex. Come back for part 2.